We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. The Orioles look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Digging in, Renato Nunez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The designated hitter, Renato.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first. In time. One away. Stepping into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
In two pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Into the box, Andrew Velasquez, as he grounds one briskly to short. And that's the second out. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Hanser Alberto. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. From the stretch, grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. Orioles kept off the scoreboard. So digging in now, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the third baseman.
Swung on and missed. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Hot shot to third. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Luke Voit is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 15 long balls, and the RBI counted 35. Behind 0-2 now. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end. Second inning set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Number 25, Anthony.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
Digging in, Trey Mancini, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking him about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him, because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention is squarely on this player.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Runners off for second. Hard on the ground towards short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. Now a long throw home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Orioles settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Baltimore's out in front. First offering on its way.
For the Yankees.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan. And
all right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Aaron Judge is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0-1 the count. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Popped him up. Alberto is under it. 2 gone. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Hard ground ball to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw to 1st in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. What a play!
The third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hanser Alberto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And a big one there as his streak reaches 55 now. 1 short of the magic number of 56.
D-Roll, I can't imagine what's going through his mind when he walks into the batter's box knowing he's so close to baseball eternity. This is unbelievable that he's this close to Joe DiMaggio.
I know what he's saying in his mind right now, Dan. He's saying, please, God, I need him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hayes on the run for it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now and headed for 3rd. And he is into 3rd with a leadoff triple.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 games.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Safe. Next for New York, Clint Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on 1st. Hit down the 3rd baseline. Alberto has it. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Second baseman, DJ.
Line to the right side. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled away. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luke Voigt is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. gets him on the mound. And they'll end up taking the lead, and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay.
The right fielder, number 25.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this, this is your chance to be the hero.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Now batting, Torres. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side. Ready now, Trey Mancini. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The center fielder,
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Renato Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, and not in time as the run scores. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Andrew Velasquez. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready with the 2-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Yankees 3. Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Popped him up. Mountcastle in foul ground. 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Aaron Hicks will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A bouncer to the left side, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mancini is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll look at a fast in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
No balls.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Grounded to the right, scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Orioles offense with their manager between innings.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there, and he has it for the out. Ready once again, Pedro Severino. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Smoke toward third. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Ramon Urias. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The short hit hard. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Orioles. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch on the way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Adam Ottavino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits 2nd on the Orioles in that category. plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. 3-run home run down the line in right. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Jay Happ gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some Show Track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. At the plate, Anthony Santander, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not real.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He swings and grounds it to short. One there on to Voit, an inning-ending double play. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Orioles 10 and the Yankees 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Gleyber Torres. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mancini moving back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Austin Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Standing in, Ramon Urias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 13.
Jonathan Holder enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now to the plate, Andrew Velasquez. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander. Left center, base hit. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
So here's Trey Mancini as he grounds one briskly to short. Torres brings it in.
Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch.
it doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one sent foul. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Popped him up. Mountcastle is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ball ending with him going down on strikes. No balls and a strike to count.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Giancarlo Stanton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box now, Pedro Severino. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now, Ramon Urias. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Zach Britton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Ryan Mountcastle. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The tag, and he's out going for second. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots.
Leading off For the
Here's
Yankees,
big Aaron
the
Judge.
right fielder,
As he'll go
Aaron.
after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit out towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Santander waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. No balls and one strike. Runner at first here, one man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. From the stretch, Aaron Hicks is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A runner on first with two away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Yanks leave one, and as you can see, they are way behind. Andrew Velasquez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Hanser Alberto. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Ready for another chance? Anthony Santander. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clint Frazier is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hard hit ball to short, reined in. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
16-4 the final tonight. Baltimore took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dean Kremer wins his 17th game of the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Masahiro Tanaka permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.